Hello, iJoy.
Hello, Master.
How are you today?
Better now that you are here.
Alright, seriously. The iJoy Avenger 270, dual 2700 mod that is voice activated. You can talk to if you want to, but you don't have to. Let's look at it up close, and then I'll tell you what it's been like using it. Alright, today we're taking a look at the Avenger by iJoy. This is the voice-activated or voice-controlled dual 2700 mod from them. Let's just take a quick look at what comes in the box, aside from the mod and the tank, and then we'll get to the review. One nice thing is you do get, at least with the package I got, they probably have it with and without, as they sometimes do, dual, you do get two 2700 batteries. I actually have my own in there right now. But it does come with them, and aside from being in boxes, they are also wrapped completely in plastic for safety reasons, which is nice. You do get a charging cable. Don't recommend using that. It's also a firmware upgrade, but charge them separately. You do have a silicone sleeve to use, dual 18650 batteries. You got an extra glass. You got a vape band. You got a 510 adapter, and you got a couple O-rings. And you do get an extra coil. Alright, I'll show you this coil because my tank actually is full of juice and I am not going to rip it all apart. So let's take a look at the coil that you get. At least this is one of them. This one is saying this is their 0.35 ohm, 40 to 80 watt. Alright, so let's move this stuff aside and actually look at the device itself. So, a bit of a fingerprint magnet here, just the plastic on there, and I've been using this quite a bit. This whole side here is the fire button. Alright, works very well. You got your lights there, you got your micro USB on the side. This side, I keep looking at it the wrong way because once that's off, both sides kind of look alike, aside from that little Avenger 270 logo there. So a lot of times I pick it up and I'm like, oh, wrong way, no big deal there. And of course I just went into the menu, which we will show you in a moment. Let's get out of that. On the bottom, you have your dual 2700 batteries. All right. Take the tank off the top. Center loaded 510. It's greasy, I got juice on this. Any day now, any day. Here we go. Center loaded 510. The mod itself is substantial. It just feels nice. You can see by the size of my hand, it's just a nice hunking device. I do like the size of it, the weight. It is a little heavy if you like heavier devices. Let's look at this tank. Let me clean it off just a little bit first. All right. I really like this tank. I still got the first coil in there after a week, and I've been very happy with it. I do like the looks of it. You got the iJoy branding across the top there. 510 pin, decently protruding. You got 1, 2 airflow slots, and it does have a stopper, and it's kind of tight, not super tight, but really good that it's not going to move on its own. They did a good job with that. You fill, let's just take this whole top off. As you can see, it also has the bubble glass on there already. Large fill ports, no problems there. Changing the coil out. Hopefully I got just enough juice in there that I won't leak all over the place. And you see that's I've been using a really sweet juice in there. I'll show you what juice it is in a moment if you're curious. And this is the 0.15 ohm coil, 40 to 90 watts. Okay, and I've been vaping this on I think 80 watts. I'll double check whatever the mod was set for. And now I really got to clean my hands. And I've been really happy with this tank. Flavor's been great on a really sweet juice. This is what I've been using in it. Some of this sugar cookie. All right, and it's been just vaping absolutely great for, I think it's been 6 days right now that I've had this. So it's been vaping great, tasting great. Very happy with this tank. Very happy with the mod. Let's throw this back on there and show you the menu system. All right, so the menu system. See, wrong way. All right, so you got this nice little, I'm going to zoom in here so you can just see the menu really close up. All right, camera. All right, so you got 0.5 watt increments, okay? You have the, look at that, you got a card and you got like a pulse going by. You see that little heartbeat going through there? All right, I think it looks pretty cool. 1, 2, 3. And you're in your, you can choose power mode, 1, 2, 3. And here you can choose your temperature control modes. 1, 2, 3. Here you can choose your colors. You can have red. You can see here. Now I got to zoom back out for you. So you can see red, green, blue, white, colorful mode, whereas it'll just keep changing. All right. You got sound modes in here. You know, for the responsiveness to the music when it activates by music to the beat. All these different things. So we can turn that off. 1, 2, 3. In here you can choose normal, hard, soft, or user defined. I have it on normal. That is for the like the preheat. 1, 2, 3. TCR modes. 1, 2, 3. And in the settings here you can reset your puff counter, screen timeout, and you can turn the voice controls on or off. I see no reason to turn them off. If you want them, you leave them on and you use them. All right, that's the bulk of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goodbye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're back on. Looks cool. Nice display. Clear, easy to read, bright. The wattage is large and you can see it. Give you some scroll ski. As you see there, it jumps really fast. Once you're in that mode. But 0.5 watt increments makes it much better for getting it to where you want it. All right. So that's the device itself. Let's go back up and talk about it, and I'll tell you what I think about the device, the voice commands, and you already know I love the tank. So there we go. All right, so let's start off first just talking about the mod without the voice control. I like the mod a lot. It is solid, it is heavy, the button is responsive, works well, it's the whole side, the screen is beautiful. It's a really, hunky mod in terms of it just feels like solid. Fact that it comes with, I think you can probably get it with or without, I'm not sure, but I know mine came with the 2700 batteries included, is wonderful. For those of you that don't have 2700 batteries, you get the extended life of a bigger battery. That is really nice, even though you're probably never going to use the full wattage of this thing. You're getting the better battery life when you're vaping in the 70, 80, 90 watt range. So that's wonderful. I like the mod, very happy with the mod. The tank, I was surprisingly very happy with the tank. I love the looks of the tank. It looks great on the device. It's a nice tank. The top is nice. The fill portion is nice. It's the bubble glass included. The airflow is nice. This coil has been lasting a long time. Still has great flavor on it. Overall, the whole kit, I'm very happy with it. I think it's a real nice kit. I think it's a winner. The voice control thing. You don't have to use it if you don't like it. If you think it's gimmicky,
like that.
Ignore it. Pretend it doesn't have it, and just consider the mod itself. I think it's a good mod, and I think you'd be very happy with it. The voice control is something that I wouldn't personally use. It works well. It's responsive. All right, despite people joking around about it all the time and yelling at it and stuff. I did shoot a quick first look video that I put up a while ago that shows how it responds to the voice. I'm not going to redo that again, but I will tack that on to the end of this video so that you don't have to go find that video if you want to see how it responds to voice commands and what you can do with it. All right, so stick around and you can watch that at the end if you want to see it responding to voice commands. In terms of what they did with the voice commands, that I think can be improved, because when I say wattage high, I don't want it going up 10 watt increments. That's usually too big of a jump. If you could say wattage high 1 and it went up 1, and wattage high 5 and then it went up 5, obviously it would be nice if you could say wattage 37 watts, or you could just say power 37 watts and it went to power mode 37 watts, whatever number you're picking. That would have been wonderful, but that's a lot more commands. That's voice recognition of understanding all the numbers you might say, so that's certainly more involved. So I could see why I don't know why they decided not to do it. It is certainly more involved to do that. In today's technology, it could have been done, but they didn't. Saying the wattage high, wattage low, and 10 watt increments, that's a little bit too much for me. I wouldn't use it. If you like the lights, dancing to the music, or just having it, pulsating, or the colors, or changing the colors, You can do all that. It's cool. It works. I just find I wouldn't use it. I would just use this as a mod, and I'm going to continue to use this as just a nice mod. All right? So there you go. It's a good mod. I like it. Don't put it down for the voice commands. If you don't want to use the voice commands, you don't have to use the voice commands. Nobody's putting a gun to your head and saying use the voice commands or you can't vape. You can still use it. Stick around if you want to see it responding to the voice and see how well it works and the things you can do with it. That will be coming up next. And there you go. That's the iJoy Avenger. Power low, power low, power high, power high, power high, auto watt, romantic light, hello iJoy, light off, music mode, hello iJoy, change color, change color, change color, change color, light off, hello iJoy, lock device, unlock device, shut down.